I work every day to create value. I see work as a way that we create impact and value for others and for the world. Work to me is not just an occupation or a vocation. It is the vehicle through which we create value for others. 3.5 years ago, I was introduced to the disability community. I largely learned about the disability community through Source America, Skils'kin, and a few other nonprofit agencies. And my eyes were open to what it means to employ someone with disabilities, the significant role that work plays in the lives of people with disabilities. The fact that 80% of individuals with disabilities remain unemployed today. And it absolutely changed the way that I think about diversity, representation, and the need that we have to address in the next stages of our workforce. I've just co-founded a new organization called Matheson. And Matheson is the very first platform that is bridging the gap between underrepresented communities who are seeking competitive, meaningful employment and the employers who are committed to diverse hiring. It's a talent marketplace that is all about improving our representation in the workforce. What really moves me in work first is stories. The stories of people who do not have a voice and do not have opportunity, who are brought to a better place because of work that we do. And while we can have the most enormous KPIs and metrics at a high level, nothing will ever replace the power of a story. And to see these, to witness stories from people with disabilities who for the very first time come to work and find that they can make an impact and that they are growing and that they have a sense of community, and to see the extraordinary role that work plays in their lives, that to me wakes me up every day. To see someone who's been underemployed, who had a professional degree in their home country and is a refugee here in the States and is working in a nail salon because they can't reach a competitive job opportunity, who all of a sudden starts to have hope again in their search. That is what wakes me up every day. I was first exposed to work when my single parent mother would come home and, despite struggling to raise a kid by herself and struggling to make ends meet, approached her work every day with such care and compassion. And my first job was at a hardware store. And even though I was making, probably sub-minimum wage, I already had ingrained in me this idea that through work, you help others. It's just what work is creating value and helping others. I had the opportunity to basically start my own company at a really young age. And that was really where this idea of your craft coming into your work, that work is an expression of who you are. It is where you create, and it's an expression of your values. And I never could come to work and think of work as a job. For me, work from then on out always felt like a calling. My big dream today, especially given what we're doing at Matheson, is a world where we are all treated equally and we all have the same opportunities despite being different. Today we are in a workforce and we're in a world where the things that make people different oftentimes are a disability. They are considered a weakness. And I dream of a world and systems that will support it where we are proud and we embrace what make us different. I work every day because I see a need in the world and I have ideas around that need, and work is the vehicle through which I bring those ideas to life.